Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Regrowth. Okay, we are going to pick up where we left off with the bees, which we started last week, and today we're going to look at this, which is the Acclimatiser. So, this is the item I sort of briefly mentioned in the last episode where bees obviously need certain climates, or certain bees need certain climates or environments to be able to survive and actually breed successfully. So we need, with all of the different bees that we've got, to actually create environments for those bees, or acclimatise those bees, so that we can actually breed them in our very arid environment. So we need this item here, which is the Acclimatiser. So pretty simple to make, to be fair. So we need a lava bucket, we need 2 water buckets, we need a bronze gear, we need 2 enhanced circuit boards, we need a reinforced casing, and we need 2 glass panes. So actually, to be fair, we've got a fair chunk of that stuff. So we're going to go and get, let's get a couple of blocks of that. Let's get a block of iron, glass panes. We do have some in here. Perfect. I think buckets we've got upstairs that we can get some water, etc. from. So we need, first of all, let's look at making the gear. So with that we need to do a stone gear and surround that with bronze ingots. Now we might possibly have a stone gear in one of these chests where we kind of... Nope. We overmade them. Yeah, there we go. Stone gear. Pop that down. Let's just get some bronze ingots. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Stone gear in the middle. That gives us our bronze gear. That's our 2 glass panes. We need to go and make a sturdy casing, and then we need to put iron around that in order to make our reinforced casing. So we need the carpenter. So let's clear that out. We need to put some ingots into there. I think we actually need some water, don't we, rather than ooh, have we got enough actually to be able to empty the seed oil out there? No, we need to press some seeds very quickly. Let's go, let's see if we can just grab ourselves some seeds, because we need another hopefully yeah, it gives us some. I'm not entirely sure what one seed actually gives us. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, we'll need to press some seeds down in order to be able to get rid of that. So I'm just gonna kind of turn this back on again, stick those in there. Do we need water in here? Now we've got a little bit of water in there, but we'll fill this up. Coal. We have no coal. We need some coal. Let's grab that. Lovely. Bunch of coal. And we can stick that. We'll put the extra into there, because that should then feed into the boiler anyway, and start generating us some steam. So while that is doing its thing, why don't we get ourselves another bucket of water? I think I have a bucket of water there. We need a bucket of lava, so we should be able to just take that straight out of our lava tank, which is awesome. We can do that. So that gives us our bucket of lava, our 2 buckets of water. Let's break our block of iron down. So we'll need that for... Is that turning it on? We're just sort of building it up at the moment, aren't we, by the looks of things. Why is our Why for our steam boiler no worky? So our commercial steam engine has currently no steam going into it. Why does that have no steam? Pretty sure that should be doing that. We'll try breaking it and we'll try putting it back on again, because I don't know whether something's gone a little bit awry. Ooh, picking up everything apart from the stuff we actually need, aren't we? There we go. Let's gather that back and we'll place that back there. Hopefully that should start to connect. Do we need to fill it up first? Ah, there we go. So we need a little bit more to get our bucket there. So can we actually pull out buckets of this stuff? I think it's 1,000, isn't it? So we do need to go and get ourselves an empty bucket in readiness. Though to be fair, do you know what? Let's just break it. I'm not too concerned. I'm really not too concerned about losing that. So, water. Let's put some water in. And fill this up. Grab ourselves another couple of those. So I said they're trying not to waste stuff, but you know how it is. Oh, see, no, that's better. So we'll stick another bucket of water in there, and we need to put in saying our bronze ingots. Sure, that's how we do it. Let's have a look. Into a rolling machine, not a carpenter. Look after all of that. Why did I even think it was a carpenter? Into a rolling machine, which is in there as well. Let's go to a rolling machine that's got plenty of power in it. There we go. So that is boosting that through. Perfect. One sturdy casing. Should be able to power that off now. Back to our workbench, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4 iron ingots, and they need to go round a sturdy casing. Maybe 8 iron ingots even, round our sturdy casing. So that's our sturdy casing. So in theory we should have sturdy casing, lava, 2 glass panes, gear, 2 water buckets. So that's the start. And then we have these here, which are the circuit boards. So we need 12 redstone in total and another 6 ingots, but that is fine. We have plenty of redstone. So if we just take half of that, awesome. And we shall go over to this one, like so. So 3 there, or 2 there and 2 there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No? In the carpenter. I knew we had the carpenter for something. I knew it. Okay, let's just gather all of that back. I knew the carpenter featured in this recipe somewhere. Let's turn that back on, pop that back in. So we're going 1, 2, 3, pop that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll pop that in there. So we're just waiting. So there's no recipe. That's because we've done it wrong again. We are really on fire today, aren't we? Let's try that again, shall we? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 2 circuit boards. So just wait for those to go, and that will make our Acclimatiser. Now, what I don't know is whether this actually needs power, but we will find out fairly shortly. Plenty of water in there. Awesome. Right, let's go and stick our bucket back in there. In fact, actually, no, we need a water bucket, don't we? Which we'll keep in here. There we go. So there's one. 1, 2, 3. In theory, if we take the seeds out of here, it should divert all of the power to this. To make our final circuit board. Very nearly there. Right, should be the next. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Right, and we'll put the we'll pop the seeds back in. And we'll just power that off for the time being. With a bunch of pumpkin seeds in my inventory. There we go. I knew there was more. Right. So now we have 2 circuit boards, and that gives us our Acclimatiser. So what I don't know is whether this is something that we need to actually have it. Right, so doesn't look like, so no items, no individual to acclimatise. So there we go. So let's have a look. So in order to acclimatise bees, so say for example, let's go with our tropical princess. So we need to pop her into here, and in order to acclimatise her, so let's have a look, we would need to put some acclimatising items in there. Now we do need RF, so let's take our bee out. We do need to connect this to power. Suspected we might, but that's fine. We can take that in. And let's see if we can't pop you up there. So you should now have power. We can put our bee into here. So we need some items. So hopefully this might actually give us some items that we need. So we need sand, lava. So we go. So we get the rewards, which is sand, lava, and the lava can. So that's cool. That's some silky combs, which will be super helpful. So we also need an incubation. By dabbling in some serious science, you think you may be able to indulge in eugenic manipulation of your bees. However, there's a few things you're going to need first. First, you'll need to be able to incubate a few different things. A single incubator may be enough to get by, but it may be easier to dedicate one to each process you need them for. So that will give us an alveoli, blocks, and it will give us some enzymes. So let's have a quick look at this. So that again is pretty similar. So that's the reinforced casing, there's some iron ingots, there's another bronze gear, 2 more of the enhanced DD botsets. So why don't we make that? So we'll grab the rest of those. We've got some iron, we've got some ingots, we probably could do with some more iron. Let's take another one of them. Let's take another one of them. We'll make our circuit boards first of all, just because it's a little bit slow to make that. So we'll put in that. We'll put in 6 of those. And that'll give us those. Let's break that down. Let's make ourselves in our rolling machine. It's got plenty of power in it, so we should be fine to make our sturdy casing. So let's start that off. So we've got one of those already. Got a sturdy casing. Go away and start making a couple of other bits. So we need a furnace, which is fine. We can build a furnace pretty quickly. A couple more glass panes, which are lurking in here. Let's get some cobble from, let's use it out of this chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've already got a piece in our inventory, which is fine, so we can use that. So the recipe for that was, let's have a look. So iron ingots, bronze gear. So let's get ourselves another one of our stone gears. Oh look, furnaces. Oh, never mind. So bronze gear. Perfect, got just the right amount of bronze there. That's 1 bronze gear, 1 furnace, 2 panes. There's a circuit board. Our sturdy casing, actually we need to surround that with iron, don't we? So why don't we take that upstairs? And let's just make that very quickly. So we have got a block of iron there. So that makes our reinforced casing. Then it was that. 2 iron. There's 1 circuit board. There's the gear. 2 panes of glass. 1 furnace. And let's go and see if our final circuit board is ready. Out of water. There we go, looks like that should come through quite quickly. Okay, there we go. And that's our incubator ready to go. So we can pop that down there and that will connect. So we'll need to do a little bit of research into to what we actually need to do with these. We've got a detection task now where we need to get some growth medium and we need some enzyme. Okay, let's have a quick look at growth medium. So that is bone meal and sugar. Okay, that's, well, whoops. That's going to be easy to do. So there's some bones. And in here we've got sugar. So let's just make ourselves just a few bones. Bunch of bone meal. How many do we need to make? 1. So that is 1 of you, 1 of you. That gives us the growth enzyme. And then we need, sorry, the growth medium even, and then we need the enzyme. Ooh. So we need to start with growth medium and incubate it with water to produce liquid growth medium. Okay. Well, there's the thing. Let's see if we can do that. So if we put in water and put the growth medium in there. So not sufficient power. Okay, so we need to shut something else off, don't we? Take our tropical princess out of there for the moment as well. So do we need to do something clever with this in order to get some power? So looks like it's supposed to be putting some power in there. Okay, well I need to have a look at that as well, I think, by the looks of things. What a pain. What a pain. So we kind of need to get it to charge us up. In theory, what is this? A wood kinesis pipe. So that should be transporting power from our steam engine. But it doesn't appear to be working. So that's got power. That's got power. That's fully powered up. This has 0. And this also has 0. Now I wonder whether we need to connect things in a slightly different way. If we take this off here, I think it could be the fact that we've tried to connect it to the wrong thing, couldn't it? Interesting. Well, it's kind of connected. There we go. So let's get that. Let's pop some water in there. And let's pop those in. So that's given us some growth medium. Now, that's all very exciting. The challenge here is how do we get the growth medium out? So incubating it with water, so we've got liquid growth medium. Let's try putting a bit more in, shall we? Let's see what that does. Not enough incubation. It could. Okay, so it needs more water. That's fine. We can fill up the water. There we go. I wonder whether when this is done, whether this actually then turns it into the enzyme. It's kind of not very clear, is it? With liquid growth medium, incubating wheat with liquid growth medium will then allow rapid growth of bacteria. Okay. Right. So we've got a few stages we've got to go through with this then, haven't we? So that then becomes our growth liquid. So actually, could we fill this up? Does that run out of water again? Confusing, right? So, in theory, do we now put that into here? I see what it means now about the fact that you might want to have different ones for each, because technically we're now going to have to take this out of here. A little wasteful, but it's only on the water, so that's fine. Let's stick that back onto there. We now put a bucket of that into here. We'll go and get some wheat. Much derpage, right? Much derpage. Right, let's go back here. So let's incubate some wheat with that. So liquid growth medium, incubating wheat with liquid growth medium will then allow rapid growth of bacteria in the solution. Finally, incubating this with sugar will produce enzymes. So that's giving us bacteria. So we kind of need another 1,000 mega buckets of that, don't we? Yeah, this is slow. This is a slow process. So I think we might have to make another one of these. Yeah. Right. Well, I know what I'll be doing for the next episode is getting that working and actually getting our enzymes. So what I will do is, because we kind of know what we're supposed to be doing, is I'll get another incubator made, get that connected, and we will get the enzyme ready for the next episode. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. There is some much derpage going on there, but yeah, we will sort it out. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.